Okay, so in the last video we fleshed out the basic arrangement, and in this video what I want to do is focus on the build-ups, because it's kind of the key part missing from our arrangement or our song at the moment. So we're going to start with this build-up, the first build-up, which is at bar 17, and what I'm going to do is so we've got this building up, but I think it could come in a bit more obvious, so yeah. And what we'll do is we'll also have a snare roll coming in here, so let's look for one. Samples, drum hits, snares. I like that one, it's pretty classic. And we'll just create a snare pattern here for starters. And I'm going to change the snare. No. Should we try the we're going to use that snare, but not for the snare roll in particular. So I'm going to duplicate this. Going to change a pattern to a short little bit here. Okay, we'll pick another snare for this. So, drum hit snares. And I want something kind of bright without too much low end. There we go. We'll pick a big snare for that end part there. And it might work to kind of remove this stuff. Maybe we have this still going because that sounds kind of awkward. And I have an idea. We will we'll actually copy this rhythm for the snare drum. So make sure it's on C3. Boom. Okay, that's good. And what we're going to do here is basically use reverb to wash out during the build up, and then we'll pull it back down. So I'll show you what I mean. Long decay time, no high cut, no high diffusion, and essentially we'll pull the dry wet up over time during this build up, but we'll bring it back down around here. So, and that's decay time. We don't want that. We want the dry wet. So, boom, boom, boom. I'm just going to try something quickly. Okay, we'll go back to where we were with the polyrhythmic pattern, because I've got an idea. So beautiful. And we'll pull this down a little bit as it goes on. That needs to be up there. So I think that's pretty good. We can clean that up a bit later. And let's see. We want to add a bit more to this, to what's happening over here. So we've got this white noise riser, but I want another one. and I know the perfect thing. Actually, we can use there we go. We can use this as a down lifter. We want a riser, like a pitch riser. So I'm going to make one of those in Serum. Super easy to make. It's amazing that some people just shy away from making these, and if you don't know how, then you're in luck. So we'll make an 8-bar riser. Seems to be the typical length. So we'll do this. Actually, we'll make it 7 bars, and we'll just do a single note. So F sharp. It's a little bit loud, it's piercing my ears, but bear with me. Okay, got that. We'll turn the volume down a fair bit. And we want this to pitch bend up first of all, so we'll do that. We'll take the pitch up 12 minus 12, so we'll start at minus 12. We'll have this pitch up. So this is pitch bend control, pitch bend up fully, so it'll be up an octave. And down fully. So it's going up, it's spanning 2 octaves. And already it's kind of sounding good. Now, you don't need to do much sound design here. I normally just pick a square wave. You can pick whatever you want. The second thing I'll do is stereo widen it. So you can do this in 2 ways. You can use a plugin. So I could use Isotope Ozone, which may not be super effective. So if I do this, I'll pull it up, boom, click to insert module, imager. Sounds okay, but it doesn't really widen it. So what I'm going to do is actually use a simple delay, turn the dry wet up fully, turn off sync, and have one time. There we go, 20 milliseconds isn't too bad. And you can hear that that's like right in the size of the spectrum. So now what we'll do is we'll add a ton of reverb to it. Some EQ, so it's in the high register. And some sidechain. And you can get more creative, like you can use LFOs and stuff like that, but if you hear this in context, it will sound great. Okay, our build-up's coming along, but we want some more effects in here. We want to give it a bit more attention. So what I'm going to do is, where are we? I'm going to add some more like downlifter effects, some impact hits and stuff like that. So drum hits, no, we don't want that. We want Actually, we could try this. So we find like an F sharp. No, we won't do that. Okay, so we'll pop into the effect section here and downlifters. Noise downlifters. So we want one of these somewhere, maybe here. Sounded pretty good. We want some sort of impact effect in the low end, so like an explosion of sorts around here. So go to explosions, start at the bottom. No, I don't really like these pitched ones. And sometimes in uplifting trance and all kinds of dance music, you'll hear this like this bass drop or this kick drop, and we can make one of these in Serum. If we do this, make a MIDI clip. Let's say we want it to last a bar, so we'll just do an F sharp. Boom. Turn the volume down a bit, and we'll pick a sine wave. And we'll have it pitched down, I don't know, like 24 maybe. Pitch bend. Make it shorter. So let's say we start a note lower, because that sounds a bit too high. And then we just pick a kick to go on top of it. And normally you want a kick that's kind of low passed. But we can low pass it ourselves. That sounded pretty good. So I think that first build up is pretty good. We'll listen from bar 13 to check that it all flows well, and we'll come back in and maybe clean this up a little bit in the next video, but let's have a listen. Not 100% sure about that little snare fill at the end, but we'll leave it for now. And what we're going to do is basically copy this for the build to break. Not all of it, but some of it. So let's take the snare roll, take the stuff with starters, chuck it over here. Oh, no. Actually, we don't really want any of that in that build, I think. We want it over here though, for sure. So let's take the snare roll. Let's take this here. Okay, that's always going to sound bad if you have the size down too low. Okay. So now it's really about this build here. And I want to have the hat loop playing. We'll have the clap playing too. That worked absolutely perfectly. That is awesome. So let's chuck in the noise thing again. That's lovely. Let's listen to that again. So we're going from this transition. And we could see how it sounds with these basses coming in. I'm not sure if it will work, but let's see. too bad. And we need a little bit of a build in here, so let's take those snare rolls again. And a lot of, not a lot of people, but some people look at this and they go, oh, why aren't you making it unique? Why are you just copy and pasting? Here's the thing. Why would you copy and paste? If you make a unique, like a completely unique build up every time, your song's just going to sound fragmented. At least this way, you know, it's recognizable. That's what people forget. You know, you don't want to alienate the listener. You don't want to. People like hearing things that sound familiar. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So we've got this. Okay, so just trying to work out a way to make it transition nicely. And I think if I pump up the volume of this, like a lot, I've got an idea. So we've got that. It sounds kind of nice. Gives a little bit of space there. But what I want to do is do like a reverse reverb thing on this. So we've got this here. So I'm going to insert an audio track. Set it to resampling. In. And we'll just record this in. Okay, so we've got this now. Gonna no, we don't want external in. Oh man. Okay, so we'll take this. We will reverse it. Make sure it's on the beat. So and then basically what we'll do is just raise the volume. Okay, there's something popping here, so I'm going to fix that. And the way I'm going to do it is with the volume. Still clicking a little bit. I don't know why it's clicking, it shouldn't be clicking. Okay, let's show fades. There we go, fixed. So for this to be heard well, and this is more of a mixing thing than anything, this needs to be pulled down a bit. So what I'm going to do is actually take this shelf filter and pull down the gain for this part, right? So something like this compared to this. We should actually pull down the 3 as well. Okay, so that's pretty much the build-ups done. We're just going to have a listen through to each of them. So starting with this one. Cool. We'll listen to, we haven't got a build here. We'll listen to, actually. Okay, that's fine. And this build here. And finally this build here. So we'll have to fix that up probably in the next video, and then this build. Actually, we'll just add something in here quickly. We want these baselines to be plain during the build up, so definitely this acid. Alright, so that's our build-ups done. In the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the arrangement a bit. Okay, so that's the build-ups done. In the next video, we're going to improve the transitions and fill in the gaps a little bit. We can still add a few more effects to this, basically just tidy a few things up. And why would we do that? Well, we're going to prepare for mixdown after that. So we're nearing the end of the production process now. Need to make a few tweaks and stuff like that, and then we're going to start mixing the track down. So I'll see you in the next video.